Well, hey there, YouTube. It's the Average Joel's Garage again, and we're gonna go ahead and, like I promised, we're gonna flush. Well, we already drained the radiator. We're gonna actually fill it and burp it. So let's switch over and let you see the engine. All right. So of course I picked a day that's raining, but I'm outside. My kid's making too much noise in the garage, so we're gonna fill this with. I know it looks like pee. This is actually like radiator fluid that's been mixed. So I mixed this myself, 50-50 distilled water and the concentrate, which was like 11 bucks. This is definitely the way to go. It was way cheaper than getting a gallon of it. I feel like I kind of got the better end of the deal on this one. So, but the reason why this works is because we're gonna burp this in a second once I get enough fluid in there. So obviously you want to mark this. Okay, this is not milk from Costco. Mark this jug later on, because you can poison someone with this stuff. Ethylene glycol is extremely toxic. So I just want to mention that, okay? Very important. So, keep adding. We've added almost a gallon already. So, we're going to go ahead and go to the car and start it up. Alright, so we're in the car and we're starting it up. Car's running. We're going to put the heater on. We're circulated. And then move it over to fresh, high heater. Now let's go back and check on our burping. We've already got all of it out, so we need to add more. Okay, you can see that there's air bubbles coming up. This is a really nice system. And when we're done, we're gonna take this little T, it's a plunger, you stick it in the middle, and then it allows you to pull it off and not make a big wet mess. So, we're looking like we're kind of maxed out on the coolant. I feel like it's actually pretty full. So we're gonna go back inside the cab and go check everything out. All right, so back inside the cab, a couple important things. Obviously on the left right here, this is my temperature gauge. That goes to hot, we're screwed, and now we're doing a head gasket video, which I do not want to do. So, I'm not really concerned about my gas tank at this moment, so all we care about is making sure that temperature gauge does not go sky high. Okay. Now we still see some coolant. If you look up there, we still see some in there, so that's good. So the next thing we got to do is give the engine a few revs and just kind of bring it up to 2,000 RPMs. What we're trying to do is get the fan to engage, and then keep looking, see if there's any bubbles coming. So you're gonna obviously, that's what's nice, is you can just look and you can check yourself, make sure you're not overheating and your coolant level's good. I just saw a bubble. It's hard to see, but you can see bubbles coming up in there. So I can clean my windshield wipers off. Yeah, that's better. So, like I said, we're watching here. We're watching here. We're just gonna keep watching. And then when this stabilizes, what we got to do is take the system off, drive it around, make sure it's not getting too hot. So that's what we're gonna do next. But again, just give it a couple revs. We're gonna let this go for like 5 minutes. I just want to show you guys. I don't know if you can see. Let's zoom in a little bit. See that bubble? But there's still air in the system. So now, what I'm gonna do is make sure my e-brake is on. So let's shrink back down. Okay, good. E-brake on. Good. Let's go jack up the car a little bit. So we are gonna jack up the car right underneath here. So we're gonna just jack the car up. Just a little bit here. You can use these hooks on these cars if we're not going like crazy. We're just gonna raise this up a little bit. Just to make sure that the highest point of the car there we go. So we're not even off the ground yet. E-brake's on. That way this is the highest point here. And then we're gonna go check the engine. All right, we're back inside checking everything. So now we're looking, it's still good. Let's turn off the heater. See if that goes up. Earlier I was testing this with just the regular distilled water, and I think I had air in the line still because it was bubbling. So I'm getting a little bit of bubbles still going. So we need to do this for about 5 more minutes, drive it, we're gonna park it, then we're gonna do this again. So that, guys, is how you drain, or I'm sorry, not drain, that's how you actually check your radiator. You want to check your radiator to make sure it's actually working and that it's actually sucking the fluid down through this. And then when we're done, because it's not doing anything more, I don't see any bubbles, there's a few bubbles, it's still going. So now that we're done, we're gonna stick this plunger right here, down in the middle. And then we undo this right here. And we should, in theory, not be losing any coolant. So now we got the coolant here. See if we can do something like that. Cool, now we got the coolant in there. We pull the plunger and nothing goes on the ground. Very genius system. I like this a lot, guys. So as always, thanks for everything. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later when hopefully it's not raining.